Joining me at the desk, we have Brother Gary Wagner and Stephen Ahee. They're behind Capuchin Soup Kitchen's 44th annual Super Summer Celebration happening tomorrow. Thank you both so much for being here. Brother Gary, let's first of all talk about the impact you've had with this organization in the community.
Well, the Capuchin Soup Kitchen has been around a long time, since 1929, so we're almost a century. And I'd like to think that we try to serve our guests with dignity and compassion, and to respect that, especially for many of our guests who sometimes are on hard times, struggling with addictions, that it's always there by the grace of God go any of us.
And Stephen, tell us about this super celebration. It's spelled soup as in the food.
Exactly.
What can people expect?
So this is our 44th annual event. It's hosted at Comerica Park. It is free entry, so everyone's welcome, 21 and over. We have live music and entertainment and a fireworks show at midnight, and then we have a jewelry raffle where we will raffle off about $30,000 worth of jewelry.
Wow, so there's lots of good prizes to be had there in a raffle. And tell us about the proceeds. What will they go toward?
Well, 100% of the proceeds go to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen, which allow us just to do our ordinary ministry. At the two dining rooms, our Jefferson House program for men who are recovering from addiction, our Rosa Parks Children's Program, our Earthworks Urban Farm. We have a lot of programs, and our services center, and they cost money.
Of course they cost money, and over so many decades, is the need continuing to rise in the community?
You know, in Detroit, what we see is obviously in 1929 was probably the biggest with the crash of the stock market. But even when Detroit was at its wealthiest in 1950, the soup kitchen stayed open. There were always people coming. And lately the numbers have been rising again in the last year. They went down after COVID, during COVID, although we never closed our doors. My predecessor, Brother Jerry, was amazing. He had all the stuff for COVID in December before it was ever announced, because he saw it coming. And that was great, because then because the guests were still there and still hungry. So we try to do what we can to make it better.
And talk about last year's event, the success of it, and what you're hoping to pull off tomorrow.
So last year we had a little bit of rain, so we're so thankful that this year the forecast is sunny. So we have an indoor and outdoor aspect. So either way, whether it's nice or not, we still have a great time. And so we're hoping to raise just as much money as we have. This is like I said, our 44th year, and we started this event as a way to support the Capuchins in their vital role that they play in this community.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for being here and for telling us all about it. I hope it's a big success, and hoping the weather is much better than it was last year, as you mentioned.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.